at this. Magical Echo 290 onto that Eternatus, and it's in the Lost Zone. I didn't even mean for it to go to Lost Zone, but it ended up there, so do you know what? It's fine. And we're healed. Yes. Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Alrighty then, should we have another crack at it? Today, we're going and trying to finally play the Togekiss VMAX deck that I made my video on yesterday. For context, for those who don't know what's going on, then click the top left-hand side of the screen. That'll be a video that is going to be quite interesting to watch. It's very different, but it is about this deck and the experience I had recording it yesterday. And there was a ton of support in that video, so thank you for that. Honestly, it helped. And on top of that, there was also some criticisms and some points that were made that do make a lot of sense. And I've decided to take the lesson I learned yesterday and some of those comments into account for this new build here. But before we go into that, let's talk about the deck itself and what it's trying to do. So we got Togekiss VMAX here with the Max Glide attack, being able to afford Situation, Colorless Energy, 2 of them. Hit 120 and search for 2 straight cards out of your deck. A lovely little consistency attack. So the aim is to attack with this Togekiss, put some damage down, then the Togekiss takes a hit, being able to tank with the likes of Big Charm. We've got Gardevoir in here. We have some V-Guard as well, which by the way brings up to 390 HP required to 1-hit KO it, which is ridiculous. Retreat to an Altaria, use the Magical Echo and move all that damage off the Togekiss and straight back onto the active, healing and doing damage at the same time. It's a wacky little combo and I think it's great fun. And comparing it to the likes of Superior, now granted Superior is usually played with Altaria and it does more damage, right? But it is a bit more difficult to work around. You have to get that extra grass energy on somehow. You have to try and work with Gardenias. It does have inconsistencies and problems for sure. So this Togekiss VMAX is a little bit better in my opinion when it comes to its utility and actually being able to pull off the combo. Not only because it still has free retreat and only requires a single energy attachment to attack with the turbo energy, but also because it searches for 2 cards, so you can just build your hand to have the cards that you need. Now granted, I know Marnie's in the format, but hey ho, you can only do so much, right? Now let's go into the build. So the original build I had in yesterday's video actually had a bit barrel line in there, but I realized it was just a bit too much. So considering that we can just search for cards we need anyway, I think it's a bit more comfortable just to be able to play a Crobat and a Lumineon in here. The Crobat's been so useful when playing it in this build because, you know, there are turn ones where you can whiff what you need a lot of the times, and just being able to get a Crobat out can just save the game sometimes. So, and I'm really happy to play that. And also it's additional cards that you can use the Forest Steel Stone on. So I thought that's pretty solid too. So honestly, a bit of a no-brainer. I've made that change. Yes, I've also added a Lost Vacuum. There were some comments pointing out that Big Parasol is a bit more prevalent in the format than I would have noticed because of the Yveltal in Lugia, and it does make sense. Now, I don't know how many of the top tier decks are already playing it, but at the end of the day, we saw the devastation of Big Parasol. We have to have an out, so I've thrown a Lost Vacuum in here in case we do need it. You could argue 2 as well, but we're going to go with the 1 for now. We're still going to take a bit of a risk, and hopefully it's okay. And another comment that was pointed out was, look, at the end of the day, you're going to naturally see more Lightning decks because of the format, considering Lugia is so good. People are trying to counter it, so I've decided to include a Dunsparce to help deal with that too. I've decided not to include the Manaphy. I don't want too many Pokemon in the game because there's a lot of times where you just tend to start these cards randomly, which happens to me a lot, and I don't want to have that too much. And I think, you know, the times where Manaphy is going to be so important. Look, the only thing it's really going to be, we're going to be having to deal with is the Raikou, and considering we have the Dunsparce to remove that weakness, and we have Altaria to move damage off, especially considering we have Big Charms that we can put on the Altaria, if that is a serious risk, I think we can play around it enough, or at least I hope. I've gone for a heavier gust line. I've got 2 Boss's Orders and 3 Serena in here. I really like the idea of just gusting things up and taking KOs. It really ups the speed of the game. But other than that, it's pretty much the same list that you did see in yesterday's video, but hopefully we get some better games. So without further ado, let's get going. All right, here we go. We're playing Eternatus. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take it. I'll take it. They can't get to that 1-hit KO range on us, thankfully. They can with that, but I think with the extra tanking we can have in this deck, we should be okay. That's a lot of damage we can move back as well, which is really, really nice. So I'm definitely up for this match. And this is the first one, by the way, so I'm a bit excited. Right, so to go into yesterday's video, I was going to address a couple of things. Yes, there's a couple other points made. I saw the most popular comment, which by the way, there's a lot of comments in the video, a lot of feedback, and as I said, a lot of support. So it's honestly really nice to see that people are relating to it and even having their criticisms. Like I'm seeing a lot of criticisms too, which is healthy and fine. So it's nice to see all of that because it shows that people care. And that's ultimately the most important thing to me. Right, they're going to go ahead and just throw this out. Thankfully, we're not heavily reliant on abilities. Now we do have like the Crobat and stuff, but the start here isn't terrible. It's not ideal. I would still like to find an out to another basic. That would be solid. I would appreciate that because we do need something to work with. And we get it. Okay, that's good. The Eternatus is probably getting a KO next turn. Let's be real. So maybe I shouldn't have attached the turbo. Oh, well. I could vacuum away that Forest Steel Stone, but that means getting rid of another card from hand, and I don't like the sound of that. Okay, well. Oh, this is interesting. Do I get rid of the Twin? I think I get rid of the Twin here, right? And then go for another Togekiss V. Man, it sucks they've got the Weezing. Oh, no. And I am actually going to get rid of the Forest Steel Stone. I'll get rid of Big Charm. I know it's one of my pieces, but I don't want them having an immediate out right now. I want them to, if they are bricking, I want them to brick with me. and you know, find their way through rather than just having that easy out. So I think that's the right call. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Thoughts, process, brain. It's not working. Yeah. So most popular comment was playing against viewers in the Discord, right? And honestly, I'm gonna give it a go, but I have to add that preface that because I'm in the UK, I record during the day, right? So I record quite early, which means it actually is quite difficult to find people to play against with because most of my viewers are in the US, right? So if I'm recording 10 o'clock in the morning, that's like 5 a.m. for the majority of you. So it's a bit unrealistic to try and do that every single day. But I'm sure there might be some people online. There's also people in the Discord in different parts of the world, which is wild. That still kind of blows my mind. But regardless, I can give it a go and see what happens there, although it does have that challenge. Another person mentioned tournament play, going into tournaments. Problem is there, it takes a long time to record because obviously you have to wait for those 10 to 20 minutes between games to let everyone else finish off. But it still doesn't seem like a terrible shout, all things considered. So, these are things I'm going to try. Now I'm just on the ladder because I just want to, get the ball rolling a little bit here for myself. Oh, Marnie, yes. That was what I like to see. Why can't I play it? Why can't I play a Marnie? What? What? Wait, is there something I'm missing here? Huh? What? How? Wait, am I missing something? You do more poison, your draw, your damage counters, yeah. You prevent abilities. What? Wait a second. What? Wait, what? Am I missing something glaringly obvious here? Because I see nothing in play that is preventing me from playing Marnie. I haven't played a supporter. I was top decking. I played the Serena last turn, no? Did I play Serena this turn? No, because I played the vacuum before I played the Serena. This is stacked. What? What? Wait, what on earth is happening? Okay, listen. What's going on? I can play it now, right? I can. What happened? Did I miss something? I must have missed something, right? It's either that or I am bugging. Like, bugging, bro. Whoa, I'm confused. No, I'm missing something. I have to be missing something. I must have played that Serena that turn. And I must have just been bugging, right? There is no way the game would just sit there and go, okay, you can't play this supporter card. There is no way that would happen. Not in PTCGO. PTCGO, I would hear it, but PTCGO, no. Okay, so, we could get knocked out next turn, and that's scary. If we don't, it's fine. It's fine. We just have to hope they ain't got it like that. I mean, there's no choice belt, so they are still maxed at 270, which means they have to get double scoop on these bad boys in order to actually get the KO. If they don't, that's still a bit annoying because we can't retreat straight into the Altaria because we don't have it benched, which is a shame. So we'll see where it goes from there. Sorry, I am thrown, bro. I am baffled. What is going on? I must have played the Serena. Okay, I'm just gonna assume I played the Serena, right? And I'll look back at the footage and editing and see if that's what happened, because I am bugging. I am bugging. So bugging. Right, so if they hit into this and they don't get the KO, what I'm planning to do... Temple. What I'm planning to do is just go ahead and just retreat and let them take this Togekiss. I'll even go for a White Wind, why not? Because we could just move the damage off anyway. And actually, because it's 290, the White Wind actually give us that KO out. So I think that's fine. It's not ideal, but, you know, game's the game. Unless, is there a better route here? Is there something else I can do? I don't think there is, really. I don't want to... The thing is, I know they're going to have a boss, so I'm better off playing a Marnie on top of this, right? 100% better off playing a Marnie. I think that's the play. I think we're going to go with that. And go from there. No, I got Marnie off top deck. Sorry, I'm bugging, okay? Please. I am bugging. So baffled. I'm so confused. I could Ultra Ball here, but that seems bad. The Shopping Center I want to play next turn. I think that's good. I don't want to give them their retreat out. If they're just going to take the KO, they're going to take the KO. Just got to hope they ain't got a boss available. And then we can actually go with the Altaria and just KO this Donny, which would be lovely. And hopefully put us a little bit further ahead, which would be nice. And then we could just, you know, try and build our board a little bit further. That seems a bit more correct, if I'm honest with you. Their correct play is to obviously boss the Togekiss and KO it. But if they don't have it, I'll take it. There's a Marnie, so no boss. Yes. That's what I'd see. Just don't Marnie me into a dead hand. Look, we've got Crobat, we've got Lumineon. This is why they're in here. If we just get an out to one of them, we're fine. We do. Okay, that's good. They've taken their 2 prizes here, and we can just go ahead and dig for like a Crobat or something. I could Lumineon and get rid of Roxanne, but I have a feeling Roxanne's going to see some play very, very soon. So I want to... Oh, yeah. That hurt my throat. Whoa, okay, that got me. I'm actually tearing up. Let's get a Swablu down. No, slow down, Shawnee. Oh, I have to play Lumineon. No, I don't, bro. Do I? I really don't. Because I've got Roxanne next turn. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're okay. We got the KO here. Oh, this is lovely. Look at this. Magical Echo 290 onto that Eternatus, and it's in the Lost Zone. Ah, it's beautiful. I didn't even mean for it to go to Lost Zone, but it ended up there. So, do you know what? It's fine. And we're healed. Yes. There we go. That's it, mate. That is it. Let's see what we can do from here. 2 prizes to take, which means we can just simply gust this up at some point and finish it off. That would be absolutely adorable. Still no 1-hit KO for this Togekiss on my opponent's side just yet. They can get their scoop up. Choice Belt Gust is what they need. Or they may just go for another Wheezing, which, okay. I mean, yeah. That's doable. I actually want them to KO Altaria, though, because we just get straight Roxanne, which is lovely. This is the one time I've had a Roxanne naturally in hand. I'm like, I want it. Usually I'm like, oh, Roxanne, I can't do anything. It's usually the case. But no, they probably are going to take the KO of the Eternatus, right? Yeah, good. Sweet. Let's go. Come on. That's what I like to see. The lost thing, though, we need to make sure we can recover an Altaria at some point here. That's lovely. Having the Big Charm, that's really good. Let's do that. So they are going to struggle. Oh wait, they couldn't even do it with the Choice Belt, could they? Because of the Gardevoir also throwing some stuff in there. Okay, that's good. Right then, here's an interesting question. I don't really need to get another Togekiss down, right? But I do want to get Forest Seal Stone so I can bounce this Lost City, but I don't need that until next turn. So maybe I just hold currently. There's no way they're KOing me. It just ain't happening, right? And I could actually Forest Seal Stone next turn. Well, funnily enough, I was going to say I could Forest Seal. I could Forest Seal for like a boss if they retreat it and we can KO it. But no, we could Lumineon anyway, so the Forest Seal doesn't matter. But, okay. All right. In fact, there is a worst case scenario. There is a worst case scenario. I don't know if I made the right call. I need to counter the stadium, and I was going to get a Lumineon thinking, oh, I can get a stadium with Lumineon. No, I can't. I can bench Lumineon, get a boss, and then Forest Seal Stone for a stadium. I think that seems... It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel correct, but... I'm just worried they have a boss and the Lost City will come in. Look, Roxanne ain't real, bro. You know Roxanne's got this in their locker. And if they're going to Wheezing me now, I'd rather have this available now. Okay. Okay, it's preemptive play, which I don't really like, but I don't mind. I'll get a Serena, actually, because really we just want to gust some, like a V up, so I don't mind a Serena. And then we're going to Forest Seal Stone. And I want to count on that Stadium, because if they get rid of my Altaria... Oh, I have another one anyway. Oh, it's okay. I'm just a fraud. It's fine. Right, I was worried that I prized my Altaria and we wouldn't have another one if they Lost City'd it, and that would have ruined the whole deck. So I was like, okay, let's just make sure that don't happen. We could bring this back into hand. That would clog a little bit more, though, and I don't want that. So let's Max Glide. And what we'll do is we'll just get ourselves another Altaria and a Twin, basically. So I think that's the right call. Okay, Turbo, that's fine. Because if they Gust KO the Altaria, then we can go with another hit and try and get another one and go from there. So we have our options explored. We have our options explored. But brother, was that Marnie like was I bugging? Oh, they got another one anyway. So that was a complete waste of a play, but it's fine. They're scared. They're afraid of me. Look at me. We've Roxanne them to death. Ooh. If they're just passing, do I Gust now? If I Gust now and get a hit in, and they find the retreat and hit me. No, I think I have faith. I have faith in myself. Let's get one of these 4 Crobat. Bloody hell. At least we know we're 2 at KO in that. So it puts a bit more pressure on their end to try and find a play. And we can get something that we might need. So, what do we want? I'll get another Serena. And we could probably get an Air Balloon, because they could try and Gust Stick us if they're in a sticky situation. And we don't want that. We've got a Gust and a potential Retreats. I think that's the best we can get from our deck right now, so that's fine. That's cool. And then we just gotta see if they have anything available here. But this is what the deck wanted to do. We wanted to make them scared to hit us. They're like, I'm not hitting you because I'll lose. There's the... bro, I'm a genius! I'm a god! I saw that. Can you see that big IQ? Oh, look at me. My head's throbbing. Let's go, man. That's what I wanted to see. PokéX Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. If you want to have some more fun on your downtime and improve your Pokemon knowledge, then click the link in the description down below to check it out. All right, we're playing the Mew boy. Okay, so our hand's a bit clogged, unfortunately. We're going second though, so we can Marnie. I don't like the idea of playing early Crobat this early, especially if I hand like this. Unless I can really thin. If I top like an Ultra Ball or something. Oh, even then I don't want to discard Lumineon and Boss. That feels terrible. Let's get you so Meloetta has a bit more trouble KOing us if they do go for the Meloetta play, which it seems like they're going to do. And we could Marnie. Although their hand looks really bad. Their hand is saying, I haven't got anything. Like the fact that they've just... Oh wait, did they get the heads on that? I didn't pay attention. Ah, no. Okay. Really, that's all we actually need in play? We just need the turbo? Oh god, don't bring me back to yesterday. I just need the turbo energy. I could... Oh, we have the outs to really dig next turn though if we need to. So I honestly don't mind just passing here. I'd rather this than Marnie myself into a dead hand, right? And give them a better hand. Because it's clear their hand's not the best. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that as much as possible. Let's see where we can go from here. Yeah, no VIP pass, nothing like that. They are dead drawing, which is kind of crazy. It is quite nuts, actually. Oh, well. Mew dead drawing? That's strange. This is League Battle, isn't it? It's got to be, right? But they're going to hit me with a Genesect. What? They just got there? What? What is this? Oh, my God. Bro, I just got KO'd by Genesect. Huh? I'm Baffledino, mate. That's what you call me. Okay, I'm on a Marnie now. Whoa. I can't lie, that is completely... Yep, this is what I was worried about money into. I just moneyed into a dead hand. Alright, lads, should we go for a continuous spin? Should we just... I'm going to bring you back into the deck because I want to increase the odds of drawing into one. So, let's try a continuous spin. Let's go, 10 heads! Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, that was a bit daft, I know. I could have saved the energy, but man, let me have my fun, man. Yesterday was a bad day. I want to have a good day today, all right? I want to flip the switch, you know? I'm gonna flip the switch. At least we know they can't attack right now. What on earth is going on? I'm so confused. We've just been hit with a Genesect that's got at least a Sparkle 210 on us like that. That is mental. Absolutely mental. Hey, whatever happened, yeah? Whatever happened to Genesect, what was it? Toxicroak, the one that reduced VMAX HP by like 30 or something. Whatever happened to that, huh? Could be fun to look back at that, you know? Although it'd be kind of pointless because it's V-Stars nowadays, but hey, fun. Right, let's go for the V-Guard discard and draw some cards with Serena. There we go. That's a lot more like it. I like the look of that. I don't like the overuse of my twins here, but in case we don't get a turbo and we just get a twin or a V-Guard, I want to have that out available. 10 heads? 1? Okay. You can, a dreamer can dream. Imagine I just got 10 heads and just KO'd a Genesect with a Swablu. That'll be the highlight of the video. That'll be at the start. That's for sure. Oh, man. Right. This has to be League Battle, right? There is no way this isn't League Battle. It's got the basic Psychic in there. This has to be it. Unless it's League Battle just updated. I don't know. Oh, that says otherwise. The nice Mew. You don't get that in a League Battle deck. Maybe this is just their build. Either way. I don't like going for a research on Lumineon because it's kind of a get out of jail card, but I'll take it. Okay, that's down. That's fine. I think I will research though. I don't see any need to Lumineon for anything else, to be fair. That's okay. That's all right. It's fine. See what we get. I'll take that. Yeah, any day of the week, mate. Let's go for a research and just draw some bloody cards, will we? Let's do that. Didn't need to play the Lost Vacuum for anything. And thankfully, we have a Forest Steel Stone available. This is why the stone's here, because it's a combo deck. You need some pieces, and so we got to do it. Okay, no V-Guards. Turbo, I kind of like the Turbo more, even though a Twin would give us 20 more damage. I still like the idea of just being able to use those Twins on the Altarias a bit better. Because if they come with another hit here, we should be coming in with the Altaria, so that's fine. We'll get you. And we'll go for, okay, Rod is gone. That's interesting. We'll go for that and a twin, right? Because that's what we need next turn to complete our combo. And this is why I cut the big barrel, right? Because usually we are able to find what we need most of the time. Without it, if we get Marnie and stuff like that, we still have outs to draw into. We have a decent, we don't have the best supporter line count, if I'm honest with you, but we can still go again with the Togekiss or something, or, you know, don't get me wrong, there's ways to play around it. There's ways to disrupt us without a doubt, but... And as much as Big Barrel prevents that, I think, funnily enough, the Big Barrel line may cause more problems for us in the early turns than it does support us in the late games, at least what I can tell. But here's one of my rules of thumbs, right? I really don't like building decks that require more than 2 stage 1s, right? Unless one of the stage 1s is absolutely broken, right? I don't like decks that require more than 2, because usually that means you need to get 3 pieces out turn 1. Right, in order to attain the combo that it's looking to attain. So in order to achieve the combo it's looking to achieve, sorry. And one could get KO'd. And then you need to get the other piece out, and then you're pretty much playing catch up from turn 1, especially with the speed of the format. So usually 2 stage 2s in a deck is where I draw my limit a lot of the time. Because 3 stage 1s can be very problematic. Like, try it. If you don't believe me, try it. Unless the deck has a broken stage 1 in there, if you're playing 3 stage 1s, a lot of the time you're going to be falling behind and missing pieces of a combo. Unless there are some few exceptions to that, I guess you could say, like, you know, Rapid Inteleon that plays a auxiliary, but you're still only technically playing 2 stage 1s and an Inteleon line, so there you go, doesn't really apply. Unless it's a very, very heavy combo piece deck that requires it, I don't really go for it, basically. Right, we could get a KO here, which I think is important. I think it's important because they've taken 3 prizes and I have no idea. Oh, did they just... Wait, what? How did they take... Bro, I am confused. Anyway, oh no, they did. Did they kill the minion? Okay, right. Or I could Roxanne them, but they seem to be in a dead drawing situation anyway, so just taking out their 1 draw piece is fine for me, right? I think that's the correct play. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Oh no, did they take out 3 Swablu? And oh, I don't know, my head's spinning. Sorry, I'm waffling so much, I'm not paying attention to the game. I'll pay attention to the game, I'm sorry. I'll do it. All right, so let's just build our tank pieces up now, right, while we're here. Let's do that for now. And then we can just go ahead, bench that, attach that. If they hit us, then we can Altaria, and then we're pretty much back to square 1. And then next turn is pretty much going to be our Roxanne turn, right? They have no Genesect in play. They're bricking already. If they find an out, we can Roxanne them a little bit. And, you know, it's not going to be the most broken thing ever. Roxanne Path is more ideal. Maybe it's worth the 1 Path in here just for that type of matchup. An Ice Cube? 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each fusion strike. Ugh, yikes. I don't like the sound of that. Well, they're drawing. No need to play the Shimmerlabo. Okay, I'm going to just bring this back, which is great for the shopping center, and go ahead and just get rid of the Seal Stone. We'll thin the deck. We have enough available for whatever we want to do. And I'm going to gust up honestly, I don't mind taking out Meloetta here, because that's somewhat of a threat. I mean, it's a prize card. Or do we early hit them? No, I think we need to take the 1 prize card anyway to fix the prize math. So I think we go for a Max Glide here. That's fine. And, you know, if they again just promote the Ice Cube, I'm going to get another Serena and get we can go for we can get another Twin for another Altaria in case they Gust KO. No, they Gust KO them, we're fine. We don't need that. What else can we do here? I think we don't need anything. Okay, in case they counter Stadium for some reason. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know we're going well when we're looking for our deck and we're like, we don't need anything. We've got our pieces, really. We're effectively, right now, 360 HP. So they need a lot of things in order to get the 1-hit KO, which ain't going to happen right now. Just look at this. This is a sight to behold. They just to play, they've played the Choice Belt and brought it back up and played it again. Yeah, I think this is the league battle, right? I don't know. Either way, that's a nice little Mew matchup there. Not the best on the opponent's side, but hey ho, we take them. All right, another decent start here. Playing some sort of Frostmoth deck. Okay, that's fine. I don't really want to play anything else right now. Ultimately, you just need Togekiss and Swablu down. That's really it. Which, again, I think kind of matches what I was saying earlier, right? This case, I'll be like, okay, let's get Bibarel down. And this would be a great hand for Bibarel, right? Because you can just quick ball Evo into it, bang, 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 right? But I think just requiring the 2 stage 1s and then just, you know, having other cards to support you throughout, I think makes it a bit easier. At least from what I can tell. Right, we've got Cast Form? What is this? I'm curious, what's going on here? Is it just some sort of Frostmoth water box? Okay. It seems like a single prizer. Articuno. I'm curious as to what the main attacker is. Maybe Greninja's a part of it. Greninja's actually a real threat, to be honest with you. A real threat, actually. Okay. Wait, are they attempting to reuse Greninja here? Okay. All right, this is different. Let's see how it goes. Oh, if only that was a turbo, hey, that'd be lovely. Just boss up the Greninja right away. But right, that's it. It's a wrap. No. Okay. I would like to get an attack off this turn, ideally. Oh, if only we had the turbo, I could just boss. No. I'm scared of playing Marnie. This is what the deck has done to me. It's made me afraid. No, we are not afraid. We will face our problems head on. Yeah. If my name ain't Jiminy Cricket. Okay, there we go. We got it. Yes, Turbo Energy. That's a good start for us. I like the look of that, bad boy. Let's whack you down. Let's go for the Max Glide. Take you out. That's not what I like to say. Go ahead and grab... What could be useful here, hey? What could be useful? Probably... some charms, maybe? No, I don't think that's going to help in any way, really, in this particular matchup. This is where Manaphy would be good. I know. You don't have to tell me twice. And a boss. No. A boss. And... just get a... I don't know what to get. We'll get another Togekiss VMAX, I guess. Honestly, I just want the bot. I just want to get this Greninja out of the way as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we're not 1-hit KOing it, though. We have to 2-hit KO it, which is kind of scary, but that's kind of the idea. So I think they're trying to put damage on with Cast Form. Oh, maybe I should have got a Charm. Because that actually brings it to 90, which works perfectly for that. Okay, so this is kind of a spread deck. Right, this is interesting. This is very, very, very interesting. So I think the idea here is to just reuse Greninja, get Cast Forms in there to soften things up. What's their big game, like, play? Is it Crabominable? That would be kind of cool. Coming to Crobat. That would be quite sweet. It seems like they haven't got anything though, so we're just gonna. Oh no, that's a lie. Okay. Well, in that case, what do I promote? Probably. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh no, free retreat. Yep. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I evolve retreat, boss, boom, get hitting. Or we could take out Frostmoth. That's actually more dangerous. Oh yeah, we take out the Frostmoth. I'm too like tunnel visioned. I need to sit there and open up and think, right, what actually is the right call? And it's got to be this, right? There's no way I'm letting a Frostmoth exist. And then next turn, if they get another one, I'm gonna gust it again. I'm getting rid of your engine, bro. How's that feel? Do they have, no, there's no Raihan play available for them. That's good. That's really good. And now I could comfortably bench another Swablu, actually. And I'm going to get Charm on top, maybe? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to get a Charm. We have Forest Seal Stone for another boss if we really need it. So, okay. Right. That's good news. See, they're getting their stuff out, right? But it just ain't happening. It just ain't working out for them. They even got a double VIP at the start, and it still isn't happening. Right, there's the Nessa. So this is definitely a reused Greninja deck, which I love the look of. I like to see that. And they're probably going to double the Snom now, which means they kind of just need to draw into energy, but they are bricking. Just straight bricking. All right. I don't think it matters you so much. You, it does. I think we maybe just try and hit the Greninja. But they're going to retreat, right? That's what's going to happen. They're just going to retreat. Well, it's better than just hitting this Articuno, right? We only have the one more boss left, correct? We do. The others are Serenas, which aren't going to give us Gust here. So, okay. Let's boss up the Ninja. It does make it harder for them, because in order to get this Greninja charged up, they have to get it on the bench and bring it back in order to attack next turn. So I think that's the right call. We'll do a Max Glide there, and I'll get... What do we get this time? We already have this. We already have that. I could just thin a little bit. We could get this. Is there anything you're useful for? Not really. I definitely get another Charm, right? And I could get another Shopping Center. Doesn't seem bad. We didn't get any draw supporters. Oh, no! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think this might be a very comfortable game, to be honest with you. We've already seen what the deck can do now anyway, right? We saw that Eternatus game. That was great fun. The Mew game, they just bricked. And, you know, is what it is. This one, again, it is just a bricking scenario, but it's fine. It's fine. I guess I'm benefiting now from the RNG of TTCGO. Maybe they heard me. The gods were like, Sean, I hear your cries, mate. Why am I looking up? They're looking down. I hear your struggles, man. We got you, brother. Tomorrow, you're sorted. Right, so some sort of Gardevoir list. Okay. What do we get rid of here? I think we get rid of a Twin, right? Get rid of a Twin. Get a V-Boy down. There we go, Togekiss, and attach V-Guard. Throw you there. I'm not going to attach you. I was very tempted to, but no, because we could use that for a steal next turn to get us one extra piece, which is good. Let me just pass. Let me just pass. Right. So we're playing something that also enjoys the tank. Maybe this is a Lugia build. It'll be interesting to see. I'm pretty confident this is a Lugia build, right? Well, we're coming up against the best. Let's see how we handle ourselves. I'm assuming it's Lugia. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit here, but I see that little deck box here. I see the Gardevoir. I see Lumineon. I see a lot of things happening. I'll be surprised if it's not Lugia. But if we could be a Lugia, that would be impressive. That would be very impressive. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they are bricking. They just used their Lumineon and Crobat this turn. Wait, you Lumineon for a research. Just play the research, bro. Don't hit the Crobat. You're giving me things to KO, mate. Right, water in it. Zoroark. Melanie Zoroark. Okay. So, you see what I said before yesterday's video? I strangely come up against a lot of Zoroarks. I know. Point proven. Here we are. And Zoroark is a 1-hit KO deck, which was kind of my point, right? I was like, well, we're coming up against a lot of Zoroarks, so we can 1-hit KO, and that's all right. But we should be fine. We should definitely be okay. Right? They can't hit the heights that we can prevent, basically, which means it's probably better to attach the Charm here. Although, to be fair, if we get a Shopping Center, can they get a KO? No, they haven't got enough damage counters down, and I don't think they can damage pump enough to achieve that. A 1-hit KO on a Togekiss VMAX with a V-Guard? No, don't say that. So don't say that's the case, mate. That ain't happening, is it? Doesn't matter what we attach here, but I'm definitely going to Forest Seal Stone, I think. Then we're going to throw 2 V-Guards on because I feel nice. I feel spicy. We'll go for a research because I actually want to get an Air Balloon. And there we go. All right, Forest Seal coming into play already. That's what I like. And then we can just get rid of this bad boy. Look at you, so you just go throw it into the bin. And we get ourselves an Altaria. We have draw supports next turn. That's good. There we go. And then we just Seal Stone for... Okay, all right, don't hurt me. Seal Stone for the Air Balloon. Yeah, this is why I like the stone, man. It just gives you the direct out. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. We get a hit in, not that powerful, unfortunately. It's actually going to still be that 100, but it's fine. It's all right. They hit into me. They ain't got it like that. Yes, we do search. We get ourselves an Altaria and probably a Togekiss. I think we want to just keep developing our board state. Gardevoir would be lovely. Or Gardevoir would be good. No, it's not relevant now. We can try and dig for that. Usually you want to get Gardevoir during the turn, not with Max Glide. Because they're going to hit into you anyway afterwards. Most of the time, that is. Oof, that's bad. They attach the power. Oh, they're having a bad time. Well, they're having a really bad time. I mean, that's got to be one of the worst opening hands, unfortunately, for a Zoroark, right? Lumineon Crobat for 1, and then research the whole thing. That feels so bad. Oh, I do feel for them. Maybe I could have got a boss or something. I don't know. But we're just going to keep hitting, man. Like, the max this deck can do fully is 330, right? It's 280 Choice Belt. And then, 340, actually. So we need to get a Charm on here, which that alone will get us there, or simply a Bench of Gardevoir, and that's fine as well. So even with max, and that's with Hawlucha and the Choice Belt. Oh no, the powerful energy though. That can bring him there. That can fix him out. Okay, yeah, we need to get the big guns out, man. We need to tank, basically. We need to tank fully, bro. Let's bench you. That's gonna be a pain because we take damage, and that's not good. Do that. Go for a Marnie. We do still need quite a few cards here, actually, to really pull this off. Okay. They could get it. They could very well get it now. And this is where it gets worrying. Okay, so I hit 120 on this. That means with the powerful energy they're doing, it would be... So altogether it's 250, right? And then with an energy and powerful, that would be 270. Choice Belt, 300. They could get there with a Hawlucha on top. And that's assuming... Oh, but then they could just bench another one. Okay, so they bench another one, it'd be 300, 320. With the power, if they add another power, it's 340. So they can do it with another power, plus retreat, plus another basic Pokemon benched or a Gengar or something, right? So there's a possibility, but I don't have a choice. So I'm just gonna take the hit, bro. I'm just gonna do the thing. And we need to get 2 very specific cards here. We want to get Gardevoir, and I think... Oh, see, I want to get... Do I go for the Charm? The Charm is going to give us more. So we get the Charm in the Shopping Center. So if they do whiff it, we can just recover this and just Charm it. And that's good. And then we can go from there. Got to be careful because, yeah, I mentioned Big Power yesterday. A lot of you did as well. This could very well play it. So we do have that Lost Vacuum available if it does become an issue. Right, so they've got that. They're hitting big, but they're not KOing us just yet. They're not there just yet. Now they could be. No, it's 320. It's 320, right? Am I correct? It's 320. Still not enough because of the V-Guard. Brother, you don't know what's coming. You try and knock me out, you fraud. Have that. How can you get the Altaria out and take KO? Okay, I've got to play my turn first. Hold on. Okay, I was scared that I was going to KO myself here, but no, okay. My brain just went, don't! And I was like, oh, please, don't do this to me. Okay, that turn is played pretty much. I don't want to do anything else. I want to KO this Zoroark. There's nothing else to KO. Magical Echo, moving 290 from the Togekiss onto the Zoroark, and you're in the bin, mate. There we go. Okay. We're looking good, mate. We're looking good. And this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying where, like, you know, I was mentioning yesterday's video. I came up against Zoroark, but we managed to beat them because for some reason we do well against Zoroark. I don't know why, but we do well against Zoroark because they just whiffed the magical number that they need to achieve. And now they need to hit 370. So this Togekiss now cannot simply be KO'd. Period. right? And then if we get a Gardevoir down, we hit that magic number, the 390 damage that is simply needed in order to go ahead and KO us. It ain't happening, brother. I'm sorry. It just ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. Fair play to them, though. They played out of a pretty terrible hand and managed to get a Zoroark out. But having 2 cards in hand right now, and this being specifically what looks to be a Melanie a Melanie build, 3 turbos down. Oof. They need a lot. They need a lot, even just to KO this Altaria. Which is kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Now, the one thing I do notice a lot is sometimes Altaria just stays alive, and then you have to kind of manually retreat, which sucks. That's like one of the gripes I do have with the deck, actually. Oh, they've scooped. Yeah. It's it. Today's a success. Oh, see, this is all I wanted yesterday. This is all I asked for. It worked in my favor today. Lovely. Okay, here's the deck in the deck rating system. We got a damage potential of 6 because we're only actually able to hit 100 damage, and the damage we do in return depends on how much they hit us by. So it can, that's one of the big gripes of the deck, right? It can just struggle in those regards. If they're not hitting big numbers on you, then, you know, you're struggling to return big numbers. But it doesn't really matter because if they're not hitting big numbers on you, you can just keep hitting with Togekiss. Eventually you'll get there, right? So it's not terrible, but it is the truth. The damage potential isn't incredible, and it depends on the opponent, which is not something you want to rely on so much, but it still is the nature of the deck anyway, right? So you've got to take that into account. Time surge potential is a 9. It's simple attach and attack, which is the fastest way you can get an attack going and being able to hit the damage potential, especially with the Altaria as well. Again, attach, twin, attack. The reason it's not a 10 is because you can get things like twins and V-Guards when you want a turbo and you whiff an attack. That can happen. Obviously, it happened yesterday when going through that video talking about that experience. So that's that. Damage maintenance, a 9. Again, it is literally the same thing. You may just whiff that turbo when you need it and may not get the attack you need and be able to keep attacking consistently, because that's what damage maintenance is about. It's like, can you keep the attacks going and keep maintaining your damage output? And this is really, really good at it. It can whiff sometimes, but it's really good. Surge potential, I'm going to give it an 8. Now, because it's Crobat Lumineon, usually I'll go between the 6-7 range, but with that extra search on top, with the Togekiss VMAX, that is, I think it's max guard, I don't know. With that attack, it can be really, really, really good for you sometimes. And although we addressed, you know, you can be Marnied out of it, Roxanne out of it, and the likes, there are loads of turns where you're just going to be able to get the cards you want anyway. So that's gonna up the search potential a little bit, and that's going to give it an 8. Counterability, giving it a 5. The other deck would have been way lower, but the fact that this can go ahead and we play the likes of the Dunsparce to prevent weaknesses, and we have what's it called again? The Lost Vacuum in there as well, just to help with those, you know, things that try and counter us. I think that's pretty good and it's going to help in that regard. But it doesn't do anything special in and of itself, so it's just going to be an average 5. HP and prize is going to go for a 9. The reason it's a 9 and not a 10 is because it does depend on a lot of pieces and combos to be hit. Of course, you need, you know, the 3 magic things, V-Guard energy with a turbo and a charm, and on top of that, you need a Gardevoir to get 390, but most of the times you're going to be going more so for a 370 to 1-hit KO it, which is, funnily enough, achievable by a couple of decks out there, but still really, really good, so it's a 9. That's going to be it, though. Honestly, I actually do like this deck. It's a shame it didn't really go as well yesterday for us, but today it did, and I will take it. So we're going to leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please do subscribe for more, but most importantly, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bro.